Today's topic is generations of computer.
Generations of computer. Generation means at a particular time period that is hardware and software technology used at a particular time period. According to the generation of computer are classified into five types. They are first generation 1942 to 1955, second generation 1956 to 1963, third generation 1964 to 1971, fourth generation 1972 to 1989, fifth generation present and beyond. Let's talk about first generation, the 1942 to 1956. These first generation computers are using a very large number of vacuum tubes for security. For this, memory is used as magnetic drums and input is punched cards and paper tapes, and they generated into output as printouts. Programmed language is machine language, which is lowest level of the programming language, zeros and ones, as called as binary language. Examples of the first generation are UNIVAC and ENVAC. Next, advantages of first generation are they are fastest calculating device which is used in first generation computers. And disadvantages of first generation are they generate lot of heat and they consume lot of electricity. They vary bulk in size. They were more expensive. These programmings are limited commercial use. They're difficult to programming. Thank you. Let's talk about second generation 1956 to 1963. They are used as transistors. Second generation are manufactured using transistors rather than vacuum tubes. Magnetic core is the memory for the second generation. They are used only punched cards as input. They generated into output as printouts. Programming language, assembly language and high level language such as COBOL, Fortran and Snowball are used as develop programming language. Advantage for second generation computers are they consume less electricity. They were smaller, cheaper, and more reliable than their first generation computers. They are assembly language and high level language. They they were they were faster in primary memory and larger in secondary memory. And disadvantages of second generation computers are they are annual assembly. They were assembly language and they were expensive, too expensive for cost. After second generation, they were introduced third generation 1964 to 1971 integrated circuits. In this third generation, they were used as integrated circuits rather than vacuum tubes. For this third generation, memory is used as magnetic disks or stores in a few tens of megabytes of data per disk drive. For this, input is generated as keyboard and mouse. It is generated as outputs as monitors, CRTs, and printers. Programming language is high-level language such as ANSI, COBOL, ANSI, Fortran, Basic, and Pascal are used. For these third generation advantages are they are faster than second generation to transaction the millions of data. They are smaller, cheaper, and more reliable than for second generation. They were faster in primary memory and larger in secondary memory. Disadvantages are they got heated very quickly and They difficult to maintain for the second generations. Let's talk about fourth generation 1971 to 1989 microprocessors. In the fourth generation, they are used for microprocessors. The thousands of integrated circuits built on a single silicon chip. The Intel 4004 developed in 1971. They used consisting of all the components of the computer like CPU, memory, I/O, controls, etc. on a single chip. Memory is used. Semiconductors are used as a memory. HDDs are very large in size, cheaper, smaller. Input is used keyboard. They generate as output as LCDs, projectors, monitors, and printers. Operating system is used as including MS-DOS, multiple Windows, Unix. Apple introduced and Macintosh, etc. Example, in 1981 introduced IBM for PCs, home users only. Apple introduced as Macintosh. Advantages for fourth generation computers are they generate less electricity and consume less heat. The development of internet and development of computers, and they use it for general purpose only. Disadvantages of the fourth generation is they are not intelligent computers. Let's talk about fifth generation computers, present and beyond artificial intelligence. In the fifth generation computers based on the artificial intelligence, AI is used for gaming, expecting systems, and neural networks and robotics. In this generation, they are used as multiple pipelines, parallel processing, and multiple processor. In this generation, in this period, ULSI, ultra large scale integrated circuits were invented. Superscalar processors, quad processor, and vector are used. Portable notebook is developed in this generation, and object oriented program like Java is the internet to programming. And next, during this period, WW application like email, e-commerce, etc. Quantum and nanotechnology is developed in this generation. Examples for this generation is Cray-1 and Param are the Param 10,000 is the example.